Yo, yo, yo. What up, y'all? Welcome to the greenhouse. My name is Vic, here with my man Goodness, and here with someone real special. We're here with Super B. How you
Hey,
doing, man?
chilling.
Super
How you guys
B.
doing? How you guys doing?
Good, good, good.
Good.
What does the B stand for?
My name is Brian. So
Oh,
that's
Super
like
B.
everybody calls me B. That's how the Super B came about, man. So
That's
Nice.
tight.
I know
yeah,
Hey,
you got your Clark Kent right now though.
right, right,
hiding in plain sight.
right.
Man, first and foremost, thank you so much, bro, again, for coming through, for blessing us. Because, I mean, both Goodness and I watched the performance and we're just like jaw dropped to the floor, man. I mean,
Appreciate that.
I came up in doing a lot of the spoken word slam worlds. I was at like Cup C when I was in college and doing stuff
Oh,
like
dope.
that. So
Cool.
it's a special place in my heart, for stuff like that. But for folks who don't know who you are, haven't heard of you before, give us a lowdown. Who's Super B? What are you all about? What do you got going?
Yeah, man. I'm a writer, spoken word artist, singer, songwriter. But I think spoken word kind of like the same thing, man. Grew up in the spoken and the slam world. I did the whole National Poetry Slam thing, the
Right.
touring thing, the Cup C coaching, all that. So I got a chance to like see the world. God blessed me with the opportunity to meet some really cool people and some dope mentors and land in your guys' site and page and just be able to share art and space with people. And now I'm just advocate, teacher. I'm coaching kids and adults and just trying to spread the art, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Is it well the name of the piece is Dad, right?
So the thing is I don't name any of my pieces, so that's what it if you look there's other yeah, it just
But
so
but
that's the
are you
easiest way to explain it. Yeah.
but I just did throw a segue in there. I know kind of like
Yeah.
stay on topic, uh, and getting to know more about you. Are you a dad?
I'm not. So that's like to like a future kid who kind
Ooh.
of
Yeah.
tapped into
So
something.
I
Yeah.
mean, I get it. Okay, all right.
He's got some advice. This guy's a dad and another girl on the way to be.
Yeah, yeah. I'm a dad, and I got a girl coming.
Oh wow, congratulations.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm. Thank you so much, man. It's definitely a blessing. But yeah, man. It really hit home with me because obviously I have a son, and
Yeah.
you're talking about all the you're talking about like a curious son would be, and how
Right.
and how I'm curious. I kind of related a lot to that piece, but I was like, oh, this guy must be a dad because. But the fact that you put yourself in someone else's shoes shows that you have some crazy writing ability. You know
Oh, thanks.
what I
It was amazing, man. I mean,
mean?
just listening and getting a feel for like, man, what would I do? And that's the hope is like, what would I do in being asked these tough questions and trying to both, not lie or not kind of beat around the bush, but also be like, I'm gonna withhold some details. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
No,
But
that's perfect, bro. You guys grasping it, man. I appreciate that. Feels good to hear.
man, for sure. And it's all you, bro. It's all you and your writing and the way that you delivered it. How would you say, you grew? What's one big thing you definitely learned or grew as a writer? Even if you're kind of giving someone a piece of advice from
Yeah.
like the first slam piece or spoken word piece you wrote to like the most recent one.
Man, an advice like for like a new writer, especially someone getting in a slam, I would say like find honesty faster than like style, because I think there's something that happens when you like a new artist, you're trying to admire all these new whatever your art is, dance, rap,
Mm-hmm.
spoken word. You kind of like find someone you like and then you like imitate them right away, and then you kind of forget about your story, your honesty. And like my boy says, the truth just sounds different, bro. There's nothing
Yep.
that even if it's something that I haven't experienced being a dad, I was writing from a truthful place, things that I would actually say, things I would, and there's like some funny stuff in there. Obviously,
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't experienced it. I'm making a lot of this up, but there is a truth about what I was saying, and I think that came through or
Yeah,
comes when I hear it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
No, I was like when I was like younger before I had kids, I was like, man, I'm gonna fucking my kids fuck around. I'm gonna slap them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show them who's boss. And dude, I don't think I've ever hit my son once, bro. Like ever. Like,
That's
like And then again, my parents used to be like, "Yeah, watch. Wait till you have kids, watch." And I'm like, "Yeah, man." You know, I would see like little kids acting up. I'd be like, "Dude, if that was my kid, I'd fucking smack the shit."
Oh my
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know?
we all said that shit before.
god.
But then when I had a kid, I was like, dude, I wouldn't even. Like, you know, it's a whole different vibe. I'm wondering if that beautiful piece, once you have a kid or something, you're gonna be like, "Fuck you."
And who knows, bro? I mean, only God knows, bro. Only time. So we'll see.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yo,
just kidding.
where are you
Can-
based out of?
Oh, I just live in Pomona right now.
Pete
Oh shit,
Town.
Pete Town
Yeah,
represent.
heavy Pete Town representation this season, man. I love it.
Yeah,
Hey, did you grow up in California?
yep.
Oh yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. Like we deal with a lot of people. Like everybody that's on these podcast world or like even makes it in LA. Like they're not even from LA, man.
Yeah.
Like tell me about growing up as a poet. In LA. You know what I mean?
Oh man. So what's cool is I got a chance early on to work with some people that came from like New York, like some of the deaf poetry guys. Like Shion and Poetry started a venue on Melrose and Fairfax called the
Oh,
Poetry Lounge.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, so that was like the
What
first
was it
venue,
called?
like the Poetry Lounge, the DA.
Oh,
The,
Fairfax and Melrose. Yeah, at that
yeah, yeah,
school,
yeah.
right? It was
At
like
the
a
school at Fairfax High.
I used to go there. I used to throw out flyers back in the day, like in early 2000s and shit.
Bro, it was tight, right? It was like
Yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
intimate. It
They
was a
got so
vibe.
many heavy hitters coming there too. You got like Rudy
Oh,
Francisco, my
yeah,
girl Teresa Sagatonu, like
yeah,
It
all
was a
those
beautiful stage, like, and it was sick. I
lights,
remember.
yeah, all that. It was beautiful, man. And it was just being in that environment early and seeing what good looked like early before because I think a lot of people get into these like local spots and they might be I don't know that's wrong to say, but like you might see bad before you see good,
right.
but like and I don't know, but I got a chance to see what good looked like really early before
You were
I
in the
started
heart.
writing. Yeah, I just kind of got a chance to be amongst greatness, and a lot of them gave me a lot of good advice. I got a lot of coaching from Shion, and then we started a slam team, and I moved to the IE, and we started a slam team and venue out here. So the art was spreading, and Pomona actually raised me, man. There's another venue out here called Mike and Dim Lights. Best Kept
Yeah.
is the Best Kept gave me my first paid gig. He brought me to my first university, handed me my first check. He put me on. So
You're familiar to that was my sister's restaurant right there,
which one?
the Taconazo.
Oh, Taco Nazo right there? Yeah, definitely, bro.
That was my sister's restaurant, and I used to do third place there on Fridays. You used to do Thursdays. I used to do Fridays.
Oh, dope. That's dope.
Yeah, so the Mike and Dim Nights was what was it, like Wednesdays or Tuesdays?
And when it was Thursdays.
Thursdays, right?
Yeah.
With the Jeremy Soul, right? Jeremy Soul was in that shit too.
Jeremy Soul.
Was it?
JB
I
was
was
a
in there
DJ. Mike and Dim Lights. He might have been there earlier than me, dude, because there was a
earlier.
whole new set of people before me.
Yeah, it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
To see all that stuff right there, man. I mean, I grew up, in Pomona too. Like, well,
Oh,
I
dope.
mean, around that same time, was it like in the late '90s or early 2000s?
I was around 2008 to 2013 was
yeah,
like my prime. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like the third wave.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
just aged yourself, fool.
Hey, bro, I wear it well, bro.
You do, bro.
You do.
I'm not even gonna ask, bro.
Yeah, I wear it well, bro. I wear it well. Hey, but I lived a great life. You know what I mean? I lived a great life.
You acting like you're on your last stand, bro. You're not old. Damn.
Hey, bro. Well, how I grew up, man.
I wear it well, and I lived a good life. I'm cool. I'm good.
I lived a good life, bro. I vaccinated for all of you guys. We came up with a new thing, jocksinated.
Jocksinated?
Yeah.
What is that?
Say more.
With the power of Jah, I've been vaccinated.
Okay. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Job bless, bro.
Nah,
Well, man, I mean, it's always exciting to see someone who can really come in, command the stage, command the audience, get your attention, just with the power of words. You know what I'm saying? And like that's always something that spoke fuck, no pun intended, spoke so heavily to me for spoken word. It was like, with so little doing so much. You know what I mean? That's what
and SuperB bodied that shit. He bodied that.
Yep.
Like, cause he was just like the way he delivered that. I mean, you guys are gonna see this right now. I don't want to kill it too much, but your delivery was like, I felt like, you know what I mean? Like, watching it. I mean, I see, 30 performances every season, or if not more, you know, and I'm like, and I'm always like, intrigued, and I'm like, oh, what is he saying? I'm trying to figure out where you're coming from and everything, and I couldn't keep my eyes off your performance. Sometimes I like watch a performance, I'm like, wouldn't get me intrigued, but the fact that you weren't yelling, you weren't like, you didn't have like a crazy ass like dialect or some shit, or like, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, where you're like, and or like, you know what I mean, some crazy shit, but you know what I mean, you were just talking to me, and I heard every word, it was awesome.
I was listening, fool.
I was listening, it was dope, man. Mad props. I mean, you're
appreciate that, bro. Thanks, man.
that was awesome. Word up, my shit. That shit was so powerful. It fucking.
You're crazy, dude.
Yo.
But you're gonna see this shit right now, guys. Yeah. I mean, right after this little interview right here, I just want you guys to know where this guy. Where can people find you? Where can they get your information? That way they can get some of this fire.
And what's coming up? What can people look forward to?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram. Is probably the easiest way. Brian with an I, Brian BRIAN SuperB Oliva is my last name. So Brian SuperB Oliva is the handle, and you could go to superbpoetry.com. Also have like a little landing page. So what's coming up? I got just I started a shared workspace. I'm trying to like gather creatives. So we like leased the space in Upland out here in the IE. So we're trying to find other creatives to fill it with. We got some people working out of there now, but just really looking to collab. So if anybody's watching this and is interested in writing, or if they got an idea and they're looking to grow, sometimes it turns into unhealthy stuff because it's just them downpouring their idea. But if like legit collabs, like where you're like, oh, I could use a creative community, like hit me up. I think those are the people we're looking for. Man.
Were you based at a night, just Pomona right there, or is that where you're?
Yeah, I live in like literally down the street from Mike and Dim Lights where it used to be. So my wife actually works at the school where Dim Lights used to be, the SAY. So she works at the Arts Charter, and I live walking distance from there. So we live in the community. We live in the arts community.
Dope. Oh, so you're down the street.
Well, y'all heard it here. Be sure to check them out on all these socials. Be sure to stay on tune. We got up next with Untitled, aka Dad. Be sure to check out more and stay on
Dad. You should call it non-dad.
Non-dad.
Yo, thank you again, man. We appreciate you, and keep us posted on what you got going on. Let us know how we can support. We appreciate you coming on through and really showing us love on that stage.
Yeah, we're gonna bring you down here again, man, just to come hang out when we have the rap party and shit.
Yeah, stay word, bro. So I'll be there.
Awesome,
yes, bring the family, man.
You too, bro. Anytime you're in Pomona, hit me, bro. I got some whiskey on deck and some. We'll go get some tacos.
There you go.
Yeah, there he is. You're speaking my language.
All right, y'all. Stay on tune for this performance. We'll catch you soon. Arras.